Hey lovelies, Lala here. I wanted to take you guys with me to Walmart to do a budget hygiene shopping trip, but it's rainy and cold outside and I'm feeling a little lazy. So instead, I thought we could go to walmart.com and pick out some hygiene products and have them delivered. And I thought we would keep our budget around $65. And I do want that budget to include all of our body washes, lotions, deodorants, fragrances, and body scrubs. So that being said, we will go ahead and get started by looking for a feminine wash for intimate areas. I believe that Equate has a dye-free and scent-free body wash, feminine wash that is around $3. And I think it will be fine because it's free and clear. I don't always love these. I like to use a gentle cleanser, but I think that this one will be fine because it pretty much has nothing in it. And I do believe just looking at what they have available, that is the best option. The other options are all a little more or a way more, and we're trying to shop on a budget and save our pennies, and I think this one will be just fine. If you do not like the feminine washes, you could always use something like the Dove Sensitive Bar Soap, and I think you can get the individual bars at Walmart for $1.50, if I remember correctly. We'll look it up and see. And I do see that those are $1.50. So you could always grab a couple of those and still stay around that $3 mark. Now that we have our feminine wash, we are going to want to look for a bar soap for our first cleanse. I want to get the Zest bar soaps. I like bar soaps for a first cleanse because they are what is going to get rid of most of your sweat and dirt and get your skin really clean. The Zest has, you can get 8 bars for around $5. And there they are, $4.98 for the cocoa butter and shea bar soap. I prefer the Dove or the Olay, but these Zest bars work just fine. And they're going to get you nice and clean, which is what the goal is. Now that we have our bar soap, we're going to go ahead and look for a body wash. And I want to use a Suave body wash just because I know they are super affordable and I know that they work really well. As I scroll down, you guys are going to see, if you look into the little corner, they'll be like, that I've at least, it shows the ones that I bought. And I've bought a lot of them because I really like them quite well. And I'm looking for like a cocoa butter one. I could do the sweet vanilla, but I feel like a cocoa butter one is going to work really well with the routine that I'm going for. And there is a creamy cocoa butter and shea for $2.97, and it is 18 ounces. So the routine that I'm going for is kind of a routine inspired by Fleur Vanilla Skin or Replica by the Fireplace, but we're going to do it on a budget. So now that we've had our body wash, we are going to go ahead and look for a deodorant. And again, I'm looking for kind of like a cocoa butter or a vanilla deodorant. And I do believe the 2 ounce, they're like 2.7 ounces or something like that. Those deodorants are around $3. There is a cocoa butter and shea 3.6 ounce deodorant for $2.98. So we're going to go ahead and get that one. And then we're going to try to find a body scrub. Now, my Walmart is always out of the scrub that I was thinking about, which is the Bodycology Cozy Fireside S'more. You usually have to get it shipped. And it's because they'll have them at Walmarts close to mine, but they never have it at one of the 3 Walmarts that I'm near. So more than likely we'll have to go with the Equate brand, which I think is honestly a better deal because you're going to get more in the jar than what you get with the Bodycology scrubs, which I believe are 8 ounces. And I mean, the prices aren't bad for the scrubs because they're usually going to last a while and they're all mostly under $10. But I know that the Bodycology is 5 and the Equate body scrubs are $5.98. So for $1 more, you're going to get quite a bit more scrub than if you bought the Bodycology, which there's the Cozy Fireside S'more, and of course they don't have it, so it'd have to be shipped. So we're definitely going to go with the Equate. and we'll just see what we can find in that. It looks like they have this almond and shea one, and I think that one would work well, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know what you guys think, but I actually think that I might prefer the vanilla one if they have it, which it looks like they do. The other one is a coconut one, and I don't think I want to mess with that. I think um, the Tahitian vanilla is probably going to be the way to go. And we could just take a quick look at it here. Even though I've bought this one so many times, so I don't know why I need to, analyze it. I know that it works good. These actually do work really well, and they last me forever because I'm not a super fan, but we'll go ahead and we'll, put that in a cart. Like, by super fan, I mean, I just don't like physical scrubs in general. They drive me insane. I think they're hurty on my skin, so I don't like them. Now that we have our scrub, we're going to look for a body oil, and I want the Equate Cocoa Divine, which is comparable to the Vaseline Intensive Care Cocoa Radiance, but this one is way more affordable. You get quite a bit, and it's going to last you for a long time. So we'll go ahead and put that in the cart, and it looks like it was $3.37. I can't remember what it said. I'm sorry, guys. Now we're going to get our body spray and our lotion, and we're going to go with the Bodycology Cozy Fireside S'more. These are around $5 each, and they smell super similar to Fleur Vanilla Skin and kind of like Replica by the fireplace. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our perfume now. I'm looking for the Good Chemistry, Not That Vanilla, which smells pretty similar to Billie Eilish 2, or kind of like Replica by the fireplace. And you can get it for $27 for a 50 ml or 1.7 ounces. So we have all of our products. I did an average, and on average, these products should last at least 2 months, if not longer. But I'm being generous, or I'm using the lower end, because the one that is going to last the least amount of time is the body wash, and that should last between 2 to 4 months on average. But I'm just going to go with the 2 months, just in case. So now that you have all of your products for your routine, you could use this specific routine for a full 60 days. I know you might get tired of it, so that's where you could, at that point, grab another perfume or another body spray to go with it. The Cozy Fireside S'more actually goes with a lot of perfumes, and one that I love with it is the Billie Eilish one. And at Walmart, you can get a 1 ounce bottle for around $40. But also you could do something like Vanilla Fields or Coty Vanilla Musk, or a berry perfume would probably go good with it, like Ariana Grande Sweet Like Candy. There's so many options you could do, just to kind of mix it up a little bit so that way you don't get tired. But this is a really good base routine, and I'm going to put a picture of our actual cart price up here so you can see it, because for whatever reason it's not letting us see the final price. But now that we have everything in the cart, we can go ahead and check out and get it delivered. I hope you guys enjoyed lazy online hygiene shopping with me. I hope that you are having a wonderful week, and I will talk to you in the next one.